off the crossbar. Crystal left fielder down for a base hit.
Hunterdon Central is going to win the state finals here tonight.
Mark it on the board. Touchdown, Red Devils. On the deflection. On the deflection. Hunterdon Central.
Hello and welcome to today's HCTV broadcast of boys soccer. I'm Bryce Cohn alongside Julia Labate. Today, Hunterdon Central is hosting Voorhees High School. It's the semifinal of the Hunterdon-Warren-Sussex County Tournament. Julia, tell me a little bit about what we should expect from today's matchup.
You know, it is the semifinal of the Hunterdon-Warren-Sussex Tournament, and one thing we should be expecting is even possibly a win from Hunterdon Central today. The last time Hunterdon Central played Voorhees, we beat them 2-1, and you know what? Hunterdon Central has a very dominating season this year, and we've won plenty of matches, so we will continue that on. Last weekend, we beat Sparta 4-2, I believe, in the quarterfinals of this tournament, so we are definitely going to be expecting good things today from our Hunterdon Central Red Devils.
And this boys soccer program is always just so talented, hardworking, and they've just got that type of skill set this year as well as that group of guys. I mean, this team could take it very far this year, perhaps make it even into the state finals for our section, and we're just gonna have to wait and see. As you know, next challenge is here. It is Voorhees visiting, and I gotta say, Hunterdon Central has the upper hand today, but how will they play? Let's see as we wait for the first half to begin here. And here we go. And Central's going to start this one off here. Patel watches that one go out of play and is going to throw this one in. And we are underway. That one set up very nicely for Adams. Adams now inside to look like Riga. This one shot again. And the speedy Colin Adams is already trying to get Hunterdon Central's offense going. That one's just going to go on out. And it's going to be a corner kick for Hunterdon Central. So Adams going to work here, and not even the first 40 seconds of this match here. And now the corner kick. It's going to be Adams on the kick. We'll see how he approaches it here. This kick is up. Riga. And just off the bar. Oh, so close. And Hunterdon Central almost struck first there, but Central sticking with it. That one going to go out of play once again. Hunterdon Central is going to remain possession here. Patel will throw this one in. That one is up once again. Riga again. That one's snatched up by the Voorhees goalie. So Voorhees, after being put on the defense very early here, looking to get things started. Patel on the defense there. This one's going to go the other way. Adams now pushing off defenders, pushing this one down the other way. Gets it to Riga. Riga down the field inside. Once again, going to nearly roll out of play. That one's swallowed up by the Voorhees goalie once again. But early on, Hunterdon Central is on the attack. This one is up. Norbosch on that header. And there's Adam Cook watching that one go out of play. Cook on the throw in here. Another one of those speedy Hunterdon Central players. So that one's going to go right on out. Cook will be on the throw-in once more. And it's Berardi setting this one up again. Handing it off to the goalie for today, Callan Armitage. The elusive junior who is just so special. He's been on this team since a freshman. And he is not disappointing as this one is going to go out and become a Voorhees ball. So Voorhees looking to get some offense going here. Voorhees looking for any opportunity he can get right here. And this one just going to be taken the other way. It was Shesh on that one. And now Colin Adams once again is pushing this one down the field. Shesh again, the inside, going back and forth with Adams. Looking to set this one up here. That one is up and it's defended well by the Voorhees goalie. Still in action here for Hunterdon Central. Now it's going the other way. Norbash in the defense. And he slides and gets that one out. And what a great defensive move there by Ryan Norbash to stop that forward momentum for Voorhees. So Voorhees set up with another opportunity here. And Norbash gets that one out once more. This one inside. And Callan Armitage swallows that one up. Now Hunterdon Central will try to push this one the other way. Jonathan Chess gets that one out. Voorhees now on the offensive attack once again. This one, not sure how that one stayed in play. As there's a bit of a back and forth affair here between both teams near the center of the field. Whistle blown here. And Voorhees has got to play here. This one is up. And Callan Armitage stops that one once more. Adams couldn't keep that one in play. Adams on the defense here now. Excuse me, Cook on the defense. And that one's going to be up and out. Hunterdon Central pushing field. Voorhees with the opportunity here. Adam Cook tries to clear that one. Can't quite get it out of Central's side of the field. Colin Adams now being patient with it. This one going the other way. Driver trying to get to it. It's going to be cleared once again by Voorhees this time. This one's up. Foot race for it. Patel just gets to it. Trying to get that one to Zach Perone. It's going to be Hunterdon Central ball once again here. There's Norbosch trying to get rid of it. And Armitage will push this one up to the middle of the field. Perrin. Now Adams. And this one just going back and forth here. One's going to roll right on out and go back to being Hunterdon Central's possession. Cook. Now to Adams. Adams pushing near the center of the field. That one was cut off there by a Voorhees Vikings defender. Central looks to set up some offense here. Score remains scoreless here after 10 minutes of action. One's going to be out of play, and once again, Central possession. Up once again here. In action, Chess couldn't get to it. Cook taking it on his own. Inside now. Perrin trying to get a shot off. Left foot. Can't quite get anything off of it. Bit of action in front of the Vikings goal. And that one's close call there as the Voorhees goalie kind of took that one himself, and it's going to remain Hunterdon Central ball. This one up. That one is in for Hunterdon Central. How about that? So it was Nick Riga on the header there for the goal for Hunterdon Central. And I'll put Hunterdon Central up 1-0.
You know, it's great to see Nick Riga scoring so early in the game. He has been a very dominant player this year. He is a senior and he has had a total of 10 goals now on this season's play. So really nice goal from him. Super excited to see the intensity of the game level up because of this goal.
And so Hunterdon Central strikes first here after nearly dominating possession of the ball in the first 10 minutes of action, and they finally post one up on the scoreboard as now they look to tack on some more. And so Voorhees pushes this one up. Armitage just going to swallow that one up. Now take it the other way for Hunterdon Central. And Norbosch breaks some ankles. As Voorhees is going to regain possession here. Hunterdon Central on the defense now. This one barely staying in play. And that one's just going to go right on out. Saying Voorhees ball. And once again, that one's going to roll right on out. This time, Hunterdon Central ball. Here's Armitage now. Gets this one up to Cook. Cook has that one cut off. Oh, and disrespectful move there by number 10 of Voorhees to deny the hand of Adam Cook, and I'm sure he'll be taking that personal, as that was very disrespectful. Now Adams inside. That one's going to go right on out. Back in Voorhees' possession. Perone now taking this one himself. He's got a bit of a break. He can shoot, and just wide of the goal. And despite the trajectory on that shot and it not going in, even if it was going to go in, Voorhees goalie would have had a nice play on that one. This one is up. In the center of field, both teams going for it here, and Cook is now going to take this one. Slows down a bit. Nice pass there as Adams now holds on to it. No call on that one there. And Perone breaks some ankles, shoots, and denied by the Vikings goalie in this one. It's going to go right on out to stay Hunterdon Central ball. And now it's going the other way for Voorhees, as there's an intense sequence there. Both these teams keeping it very exciting. Up once again. Nick Patel on the defense here. Berardi. That one's going to go out, and they're saying Hunterdon Central possession. Riga going to work here. This one inside. And this one is just going to roll out. Schreiber couldn't quite get to that one. Riga feeds this one inside. Schreiber gets a kickoff. Berardi now looking to set this one up. Back around to Armitage. He's going to let this one heave away. Chess is there. Back up and around. And Armitage gets that one once again. Cook pushed that one the other way. Perone taking it himself. Feeds that one inside to Chess. Chess gets a shot off. And not a difficult play there for the Voorhees goalie. Up once again. Adams recovered this one. That one goes around. Armitage keeps this one on the ground. Inside now for Adams. Can't get to it. Whistle blown here.
Refs calling it offsides. You can see that the Vikings aren't exactly too happy about that play. You can hear it from their supporters in the crowd, but ultimately it is the ref's call, and the ref called offsides, so now it's Hunterdon Central ball.
And Hunterdon Central now pushing up immediately after that. And a whistle blown on that one as Adams was taken to the ground. So a penalty kick here. And it's going to be Adams on the kick. Chest inside and blocked by the Voorhees goalie.
That was Devin Tuvey with the save. Devin currently has about 84 saves on his season so far, which is a very impressive number for the goalie himself.
Now that brings up the corner kick here, as it's going to be Adams here once again. This one inside. That one not going to go for anything here, as they're still calling Hunterdon Central possession for another corner. Adams on the kick. This one is up. And defended immediately goes out, and now we're going to have a corner kick from the other side. So Hunterdon Central trying to make the most out of this possession here, as it's going to be their third straight corner. This one is up. Inside. Both teams trying to get after it. And Voorhees tries to get a clear. Cook brings it back into play. It's Norbosch. Keep this one short on the ground to Adam. And back around now to Adam Cook. Perez gets this one up and defended once again there. And Voorhees has had near flawless defense all day in terms of goalkeeping, as besides the one flaw, it's been a very evenly matched defensive game here. And now this one's going to go the other way. And that one's just going to be cleared right on out. Staying with Hunterdon Central. Martell on the throw-in. This one on the ground. Adams couldn't quite get to it in time. Up once again. And Riga! But a whistle blown. And the Voorhees goalie is now down. And pain here is not a great scene in front of the goal. He gets right back up immediately. This one up once again. Chess. Now we're on to Cook. Cook heaves one up. Schreiber trying to stick with it. Swallowed up by the Voorhees goalie once more. Adams. And that one's just going to roll right on out. Voorhees taking control of it once more. And interesting play in front of the goal there as one goes out once again. Hard Central. Hard Central keeping possession here. So Armitage looks to kick this one on in. Armitage puts one up to Cook. Cook puts in your center field. Perron gets this one. And it's Matthew Davis who's trying to stick with it. Davis gets it to Colin Adams as Adams slows things down. Adam Cook pushes it back to Perron. Now to Davis. Davis looking to go to work with it inside now, and that one's up and just missed. Just couldn't quite get the finish on that one. Riga almost saw a second one of the day there. Davis pushes this one around to Riga. Perron sticks with it. Cook pushes that one inside. And I'm going to call it a central corner kick. So another opportunity for Central here. And this time it'll be Matthew Davis on the corner. This one up. Voorhees clears this one away. Central looking to reset things here, taking it a bit slow, but trying to re-engage their offense here as they've had a few missed opportunities. Cook on the defense there. Pushes that one right out of play. Davis keeps this one for Hunterdon Central. So this one moves right on forward for Central. This one going the other way now for Voorhees. That one's up once more. And can't quite keep this one in play here as Voorhees is going to be able to take this one the other way now. With just about 10 minutes left to play here in this first half, Hunterdon Central leads 1-0. Voorhees looking just to retaliate here, put something up on the scoreboard before the second half begins here, and we hit halftime as Hunterdon Central looking to tack on anything they can get here as they've missed a few opportunities in front of the Voorhees goal, and they're definitely capable of putting up a couple more.
Yeah, overall, a lot of back and forth play. Central is definitely dominated, but Voorhees is holding their own, especially with Voorhees goalie Devin Tooley, who has made a great impact on the score currently. Hunterdon Central has had some really nice shots on goal, and some that were off goal, but overall, really nice play for Hunterdon Central. Let's see if Voorhees can match the energy.
As that one's just going to roll right on out of play. And Hunterdon Central will keep possession of ball here. And that one goes out of play once again, but Hunterdon Central hold on to it as Riga is on it. Adams on the defense there. Voorhees tries to get it the other way, but Cook gets that one to Davis, and Davis Cook breaks some ankles, pushes that one up, and that one's just gonna go right on out of play here as it's close to out of play, but both teams are fighting for it on the upper sideline as Central is gonna push their offensive tempo up here once more. It's Norbash feeds out one to Cook, and Cook gives it right back. And a bit of back and forth here as Voorhees is now pushing it up the other way. Adams takes it away in the defense, and now he's going to push it up. Cook walking with it. And Cook is just going to put a little too much into that one. It's going to go right on out, and Voorhees is now going to have another opportunity of late here. Try to tie things up before the half. There's a play here for Voorhees. And that one goes close to the middle of the sideline. Excuse me, at the middle of the field now, as Adams now pushes this one up far and central. Whistle blown. Going the other way now. Here for the Vikings. Patel got hit pretty hard there. The whistle's blown. Going to go the other way now for Hunterdon Central. And the crowd in the bleachers did not quite like that one. Obash pushes that one up. And this one's going to go out for a Hunterdon Central corner kick. Reverse that decision. It's going to go the other way now for Voorhees. This one's up, and Davis makes a move on this one. He's going to take it himself. Davis inside, and good! What a play there by Riga. As Hunterdon Central goes up 2-0 with 3:59 left in this first half, off of a Davis fast break and a feed on the inside.
Yeah, 100%. A beautiful goal from Nick Riga, and you got Davis with the beautiful cross in as well. It's really nice to see that intensity being brought to the game. Only 4 minutes left of play in this first half, so it'll really be good for Hunterdon Central to be going into the second half with a 2-0 lead.
And so Hunterdon Central, like you said, holds on here for the rest of this first half. They'll be going into the half now with a 2-0 lead. Now, of course, if they score again here, that would change that score, but that was a much-needed insurance goal for Hunterdon Central to go up 2-0 now. And at the hands of Nick Riga, who has scored now his second goal of the day. Now Voorhees has a bit of added pressure to them now, as they've let up a second goal, and they haven't had much offensive traction so far. Riga with the opportunity once more. Weaving defenders. And Voorhees is just trying to get this one out of play, as Adams fights for it on the sideline. Berardi now around to Norbosch. This one is up. And Norbosh and a Fender get tangled up. So Hunterdon Central pushing this one up. I went inside for Adams. Adams to Riga. Now round to Davis. Davis gets a shot up and it hits the top crossbar. And man, oh man. Something that they would have loved to do in practice, but hate to do mid-match. It's just that. As this one is going to be pushed the other way with just a minute and a half left before he's doing anything of substance to at least put something up on the scoreboard, as they're down 0-2 here. And offside once again. So 30 seconds left. Hunterdon Central. See if they can attack anything on here as Riga holding possession of it. It's going to roll right on out. And so that'll do it for the first half. Hunterdon Central up 2-0 over the Voorhees Vikings, and we'll be back in 10 minutes for some second half action. We are back here at Hunterdon Central as Hunterdon Central hosts Voorhees, and for this second half, the Red Devil mascot has made an appearance in the bleachers. And we are all very thrilled as Hunterdon Central is leading 2-0 in the semifinal here of the Hunterdon Warren Sussex County Tournament. I'm Bryce Cohen alongside Julia Labate, once again here today on a very chilly, windy day. And Julia, how was that first half action? Tell me a little bit about what happened.
You know what? It was some good action. Great to see Nick Riga on both of the goals. Matt Davis on the second goal for the assist. Great action overall. Hunterdon Central dominated the second half of the field for them and ultimately kept control of the ball for almost the entire half. You know what? Voorhees did have some good chances. They were getting the ball up to their offensive side, but you know, with Callan Armitage in goal, you can't stop him.
I got to tell you, kudos to the Voorhees Vikings for going really hand to hand with, you know, the Hunterdon Central in terms of physicality, because they're sticking up with them in terms of speed, in terms of strength. But Central right now is just outworking them completely, and they're just putting up more complete drives in terms of finishing plays, and that's exactly how Central has gotten their 2 goals. It's just plays where they, you know, perhaps if they didn't finish them right onto a tee, it wouldn't have been a goal. And so it's been very, very precise execution by Hunterdon Central that has put them ahead here and given them the edge. And Voorhees now has the second half. They regrouped and they need to respond here, or else Hunterdon Central could be walking away here with it. It could just be a 2, perhaps 3-0 score for the end of the game.
100%. It's going to be great to see what Voorhees can do. You know, one thing I do love about these types of tournaments with the Hunter and Warren Sussex County team is that you see these teams that are a little less dominant in level, like Voorhees or Del Val, playing teams like Hunter and Central who can really step up to the plate, and it's nice to see how they can play against them and what exactly they are able to bring to the table.
Yeah, these are perhaps you could say crosstown rivals, considering, you know, in the same county and such, neighboring counties. And Voorhees and Hunterdon Central is a rivalry just like North and Hunterdon Central, just like any other rivalry with Hunterdon Central. Perhaps most of the time while they're playing, it's bad blood. And these are kids that a lot of them grew up playing with each other. A lot of play on very similar club teams that play against each other, or on the same as each other. As Hunterdon Central defends an early Vikings corner kick there. As, of course, we got to get back to the game, but both of these teams are stacking up with each other physically very, very well, and Hunterdon Central can't just put this one in cruise control. They have to keep up with the Voorhees here. As any chance Voorhees gets here, they might be able to capitalize it and make this one a one-score game. As this one's up, and Armitage is just going to take this one. He just mossed the defender. And that one barely stays in there, as Patel now near center field. And Cook pushes that one up. Adams applying good footwork, and the officials are not calling that one anything personal, as Norbosch gets that one in, and that one's going to be swallowed up with the Voorhees goalie. Norbosch is by far one of the most, I got to say, physical in terms of height and strength, but also one of the speediest players on this team, and he's one of the anomalies when it comes to this team, because he's got it all, and that's what makes that back line so good for Hunterdon Central alongside Berardi. So Cook works this one around to Perron. Up back once again. This one up, and it is good!
It's Colin Adams with the goal. Colin Adams is 100% one person that we do need to look out for this season, as he was the MVP of this tournament last year for the Hunter and Warren Sussex. When Hunter and Central did take the win overall, he was announced MVP. So, you know what? This tournament, he's definitely someone you got to look out for. In general, with Hunter and Central's team, he's a very versatile player. He's good in defense, good on offense, is all around a really good player for Hunter and Central, and has definitely been dominating the game in this season so far.
And Colin Adams has been one of the players this entire game that has just been making a difference for Hunterdon Central. So he finally puts his name on the score sheet, as Central now leads by what seems like, with this defense, Hunterdon Central has a hefty 3-0 lead. And Schreiber makes a smart play there to keep this one for Hunterdon Central, as Patel will toss this one right on in. And this one just going to go right up near the sideline, as you had Perez get a little tripped up on that one. Perron now taking on two defenders at once. Whistle blown. And this one is up once again. Armitage just takes this one away. Gives it to Norbosh. Numbash bringing this one up. This one. Went way up. As Central looks on attack another one here. Goes out once again. Alright, Central set up pretty nicely here with a 3-0 lead. Adams. This one going around now. And a stoppage of play here. Gonna go the other way for Voorhees. Armitage just going to take this one himself. Berardi lets one loose. Schreiber couldn't get to it. Perez gets it back to Berardi. Perone going to work. Perez looking for a man. Has Adams on the outside. This one. Just going to go right on out of play. This one up. And they call this one a corner here. So actually it wasn't a corner, as Voorhees gonna kick this one off. Just about 30 minutes left to play here. Voorhees needs to put something up on the scoreboard, as Central just came out swinging in the second half. Already putting up one, but hasn't let go of possession of the ball nearly at all. And Voorhees trying to speed up the tempo here. And this one right into Armitage's possession. See, brings this one up himself and feeds it to Berardi. See what Berardi does with it. Back to Armitage. So Voorhees trying to capitalize on the opportunity here. And that one's going to go for Voorhees. And Armitage looking awfully confused. He's not sure why it went, but That's going to cut the deficit for the Vikings now down to just 2. It's a 3-1 lead for Hunterdon Central, but Voorhees puts one up on the scoreboard as Hunterdon Central still with the 2-goal insurance lead. Just going to look to put some more up on the scoreboard now as a response. So we'll see if the Voorhees Vikings have been rejuvenated now, re-energized, if you will, off that last goal, because that's all it takes is just one to go past for you. The whole team's confidence to be back up as they look to be playing louder now. And whistle blown. And Armitage have been so good throughout that first half. Just letting up that one mistake now here in the second half, but he has still just been so dominant. And even the defense in general has not given him many opportunities for him to have to be put to work. Gonna play once again here. Voorhees looking to tack on yet another one here. I went out of play. Tell. Over to Perron. Around the other side. That one is up. And caught by the Voorhees goalie. Norbosch. Both teams back and forth. Simon Fela in the game now. Hunterdon Central. And whistle on that one there as Central player was knocked to the ground. And Central looking to capitalize on this opportunity here. And look for Schreiber on the inside to be perhaps the main goal recipient here. He is always lethal on the attack as this one is up. This one won't go as Patel tries to pull onto it. Perez knocks that back for Hunterdon Central as Voorhees just looks like let this one go out, and it's going to stay with Central. Patel on the throw-in. Schreiber brings that one in play. Perez keeping the play alive. Around to Cook. Fela, the sophomore, feeds that on the outside. Going around the inside. Now this one is up and just saved by the Voorhees goalie. So it goes over the goal. With about 25 minutes left to play here. That one is up and almost win for Hunterdon Central, but a nice save there by the Voorhees goal. So it's going to remain Hunterdon Central possession, but a couple substitutions coming in now. So Riga, who has scored 2 of the goals here for Hunterdon Central, is now back on the field. And that can make a difference here, as Fela looks to make a move on it. Prawn puts that one inside. Once again, that's possession. Pass around to Fela. That one up for Perez. Right to the hands of the Vikes goal. And so Voorhees trying to make a fresh opportunity here, as down only by 2 goals now, after scoring the latest goal here in this 3-1 match, as the Vikings look to come back here with about 25 minutes left to play. But it's Patel and Schreiber lets that one go. That one shot and wide there, as Voorhees will keep this one off here. Fela chasing on the defense here. He's going to roll and go out, and the Vikings trying to get something going here. This one is up. And this one's going to be cleared now there by Berardi. Schreiber now pushing this one the other way. And that one's just going to be far wide. Adams pushing the tempo up on this one, taking that one up by himself, and the whistle is there blown. And no whistle on that one there. So it goes out, and Voorhees will take it away this time. As this one's up, and it's Armitage just to hold on to. Up once again. Riga. Perez. Now midfield for Adams. Just going to stay in there. In the efforts of Cook. And now Adams pushing it up once again, taking on 2 defenders. Nearly 3. And we have a Viking down. So this one goes around the other way for Nick Riga. Riga take it around the other way. Pushes it inside, and that one's just going to go right on out. Patel in the throw-in. This one up and just narrowly missed. And so the Vikings catch a break there, as that could have been a 4-1 Hunterdon Central lead if a couple feet shorter to the left. This one. Being knocked around between 2 teams, and Vikings push that one up. And Central trying to go the other way with it. Fela sticking with it. Feeds it out to Riga. Riga not going to have enough space to work with that one, but Vikings will take over possession of the ball. Up near the middle of the field. Fight for the possession of the ball here. And Colin Adams sticking with it. Adams now around to Perez. It's Armitage with the possession now. Colin Adams. And just going back and forth. Here's Hunterdon Central's trying to keep and remain possession here. And the Vikings getting a little tired of that. Trying to take initiative. And Hunterdon Central pushing it up. That one is up, and trying to keep that one in is Voorhees. Going around the other way here. Armitage. He's just going to hold on to that. Patel. Around to Schreiber and Adams. I was going to go off of Adams in favor of Voorhees. Now Voorhees with the opportunity here. That one's going to be Scott up. And this could be trouble here for Hunterdon Central. So Hunterdon Central fights for possession of the ball here. Another whistle blown. Gonna go Voorhees direction. And with the clock winding down here, Hunterdon Central is holding on to what could have felt like narrow 3-1 lead, but they've played pretty good defense here in the latter half of this. The second half is that one. It's just going to be Scott over the goal. Armitage. Looking for someone to kick it to. He's going to shoot this one up to Riga. Perone now gets a hold of it. So it's going to roll right on out. This one up and over. Another whistle blown here. It's going to go the other way for Voorhees. Voorhees with just about 10 minutes left to play. It's got to score here now to even stay within reach. Because if not, Hunterdon Central will be moving on to the Hunterdon Warren Sussex final. Central's working the other way now. Riga trying to hand this one off to Adams. Adams using his speed and just knocks that one right on out. And Gavin Drenane now in the game for Hunterdon Central as well. Riga shoots wide. Riga almost saw the hat trick in possession, but Couldn't quite hit the mark on that shot. Riga going to work here now. Inside and just narrowly missed there. Central sticking with it. Gonna roll out furthermore. About 8.5 remaining here. Hard Central came close now to scoring another 2. Just some missed opportunities as of late here, which would only be of use as insurance, more for the stat sheet, but they have Voorhees nearly locked up here on defense as the clock winds down. So substitutions coming in now for the Vikings. And just a bit of back and forth action between the two teams right now. And this one's up. Drenane pushes that one to Riga. Drenane now chasing after it. Oh, and Brandon Michaels takes a bit of a hit there. The Vikings trying to speed up their offense here to try to score once more here. Perone on some tough defense there. Gets pushed to the ground looking for a call. It's going to go the other way for Central. And whistle there. And Armitage just holds on to this. 5 minutes left of play here. Armitage launches that one up to the near sideline. Couldn't quite hold on to that one. This one staying in play here for the Voorhees Vikings. Shot up and just past the goal. As Voorhees is down to the last minutes of play here. Perhaps in this tournament, unless they could band together at least 2 goals, which would be very difficult the way Hunterdon Central's been playing. Michaels pushes that one into Riga. Adams feeds this one to Riga. Riga with a shot opportunity, and it's good! Nick Riga with the hat trick here. As that just about solidifies a Hunterdon Central victory here with a 4-1 lead here with 3:38 remaining in this game, as Riga has just been a stud offensively in his entire career here at Hunterdon Central. And for this game today, he just does it once more.
Overall, Nick Riga, he's been a very dominant player this season. That's his 11th goal this season. You can't say that really anything can get past him. Nick Riga, he's one of those all-around players. He really can get it done when it comes down to it, like today for the Hunterdon Warren Sussex tournament, pretty much signifying that Hunterdon Central Red Devils will be moving on to the final round.
And for the second year in a row, I'll be doing it in the final, the Hunterdon Warren Sussex County Tournament, as Central looks for another opportunity here just to have some fun as of late here. Always nice to add some more insurance, even if the game's about to end, as Riga looks again here. Feeds this one to Drenane, and just a little too much on that one. Riga couldn't get to it once more. Michaels on the defense. This one up once again. Can be cleared by Hunterdon Central. Voorhees trying to stick with it now. That one just wide of the goal there for Voorhees. And that's just about as close as it gets. A minute and a half remaining here. Central is closing down now. And what should be 4-1 victory. Very sudden goal here by Hunterdon Central's Drenane. Pushes that one right inside. It's going to be swallowed up. And so a little bit of back and forth as Riga tries to take it once again. And it's going to stay with Hunterdon Central. And this will just about all but do it, as Hunterdon Central's taking their time now. Michaels to put this one into play. Perez Adams to Michaels. And that one's going to do it here for the Hunterdon Central boys soccer team. A 4-1 victory over Voorhees High School here in the semifinal of the Hunterdon Warren Sussex County Tournament. And they will be moving on to the final.
It is official that Hunterdon Central will be in the finals playing against Newton High School this Saturday. Not exactly sure where they will be playing. That is to be determined. Hopefully we can see them here at Stewart Field. But we wish Hunterdon Central the best of luck in this final head for Hunterdon Central's game.
And so for all of HCTV, alongside Julie Labate, I'm Bryce Cohen. And thank you to all who turned in to today's HCTV broadcast. Thank you.